This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Play. Intercepted, picked up by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll use the ground game here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They try to run it with the option. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's a design quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Can he make it to the marker? Muscles past the defender. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Offense facing second and goal. Trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Michigan, as they put 6 more on the board. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You don't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pass rush closing in. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines. And here comes the point after attempt.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Broken tackle, still going. And here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
First down and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's an option look. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Breaks free.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cole. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's going to hand this off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Hot over the middle. It's Smith. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Ram down the middle. It's cold. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a good throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. Design quarterback run. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 50. Oh, the football comes out. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They can't stop him. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Hey, Chris, how about the running back here on 3rd down and 1? He's so focused on trying to just pick up a couple yards for the first down. You could almost see him slightly hesitate there once he hit that initial surge from that defense and was still on his feet. He's looking around. There's nobody to slow him down, so he gets huge yards on this play.
Caught behind the line. It's McCray. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great connection there for 6 points. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Fights off a defender. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game. To punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback could bounce back. Threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And there's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He finds some space. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Try and muscle for the first down. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he throws it deep. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Testing the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock.
Great screener over the right side. Can they chase him down? At the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it back at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's running out of time here. Pass not complete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Freshman trying to take a shot, but too much on the throw.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Receiver grabs it. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. A quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. He gets loose.
He's in the clear.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense has it. It's still going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes a quick grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
That completion sets up a second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked in multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good game out of it, too.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, it's play action. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on the first and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Hand off to the single back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. There's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Receiver makes the grab. Great move in the open field. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.